YouTube, what's going on? It's your man Mose. This is Mose Knows, and we are back with another episode in our 32 team mock draft series. Today we're on episode 23. We headed out to the desert. It's hot out there, probably feeling real nice. Shout out to my homie, my bro, 49er Dion, repping for that Arizona area. We're going out to Arizona. We're going to make picks for this Arizona Cardinals football team. Little turmoil towards the end of the season. Kyler Murray a little bit upset, wanted to get a contract extension. Cardinals started off hot. They were one of the premier teams in the league, and then it just fell apart. Injuries, DeAndre Hopkins didn't finish out the year. So it's a few things going on with this team. We were able to bring in a few pieces, but we did lose some pieces. Biggest, most notable name, Chandler Jones, no longer with the Arizona Cardinals. But we do have a solid team in place. Also, Christian Kirk, he took his talents elsewhere. He's down in Jacksonville. So there's some areas that we may want to attack. Yeah, James Conner had a great year, but I think maybe we need to solidify that backfield, maybe bring in another body to compete there. Wide receiver, obviously, the loss of Christian Kirk, DeAndre Hopkins injuries, AJ Green getting up there in age, Rondell Moore coming into his second year, Andy Isabella requesting a trade. A lot going on in that wide receiver room. So we're going to take a look there. Offensive line is pretty good. We can always find depth there. Maybe look at nose tackle, edge rusher, strong safety. We know we got Byron Murphy. We know we got Buda Baker at our free safety and our cornerback position. But maybe strong safety, maybe another corner. Can't have enough corners. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump right in. Let's get this draft started, shall we? This is in alphabetical order. So we want the Cardinals up here at the top. We want all 7 rounds. And we want fast draft speed because we don't care about what anybody else is doing. Hutchinson, Willis, Gardner, Neal, Kwanu, Cross, Walker, Thibodeau, Johnson, Hamilton. Names coming off the board. Quick, fast, in a hurry. And now we are on the clock here at 23. Ooh, wait a minute. Didn't he go there? I think he went there. He did. Okay. I like this. So corner we said was a need. Edge we said was a need. Wide receiver we said was a need. We wanted to take a look at those 3 positions. We did say we wanted to look at running back. We can look at depth for offensive line. Absolutely. Safety is up there on that board. So, a lot of the positions that we already mentioned that we wanted to address are at the top of that list there. Sitting on the board at 23, Trent McDuffie from Washington, former teammate. I don't know if they were there at the same time. But Byron Murphy also went to Washington. So maybe Arizona has a thing for these Washington corners. And Trent McDuffie can come in and pair with Byron Murphy at that cornerback position. Is that the biggest need that we have? Maybe not. But I wouldn't say wide receiver is the biggest need either. Just because we do have DeAndre Hopkins, one of the best in the league. AJ Green is a vet. Rondell Moore going into his second year. But Chris Olave is still on the board as well. So is Jahan Dotson. So is Traylon Burks. So if we look at the depth of this wide receiver class, even outside of those 3 guys I mentioned, Sky Moore, Christian Watson, George Pickens, David Bell, John Mechie, Calvin Austin, even coming down here to a guy like Wan'Dale Robinson, Khalil Shakir, Alec Pierce. I feel like both classes are pretty deep as well. If we don't go Trent McDuffie, Kyer Elam, he probably won't be there with our 2nd round pick. But Kyler Gordon, another Washington guy, Tariq Woolen, Roger McCreary, Darion Kendrick, Mario Goodrich, Alontae Taylor. So I feel like we can attack both needs. If we look at edge, I feel like the best edge on the board right now, if I'm looking at that correctly, is Boye Mafe. We could take him here if we definitely want to replace that and still be able to get after the quarterback. But I still feel like there are guys we can get later. If you wanted to take a flyer on David Ojabo, even though he's not going to play this year, he may be a good value pick in the 2nd round. But right now, for me, it would be between corner and wide receiver. And I'm leaning more towards corner just because of the value here. So I'm gonna go Trent McDuffie from Washington, pair him with his former Washington teammate Byron Murphy, and let those guys go crazy in that secondary for Arizona. Back on the clock here at 55. Some names still on the board. Whoa, Nakobe Dean is still here. Gats, Batman. Let's take a look at edge. Kingsley Enikbari, Drake Jackson, Nick Benito. I actually have these guys rated a little bit higher than that. I mean, I would go Drake Jackson because I mean, an NFL comp to Drake Jackson could be Chandler Jones. Drake Jackson may be a little bit more athletic. If we wanted to look at wide receiver, George Pickens from Georgia is right here. He could be a great value pick at this point. And then we take care of the outsides. We've taken care of corner and we've taken care of wide receiver. So let's do that. Let's go George Pickens here. And then see what we're able to do with our next pick. Now we're on the board at 87. Ooh. How would James Cook look in this offense? Whoa. Okay. Let's see where at edge. Cook or Sam Williams? Cook or Williams? I mean, I feel like edge, we got guys. Obviously, J.J. Watt's still here. Zach Allen came on last year. Still got Marcus Golden. So we can find depth later. But I think what James Cook could add to this offense could be special. It's either Cook or Williams. We can't get both. See, next year I like doing this myself, but next year I'm gonna do it with I'm gonna have to have you guys on. I may have to put out a flyer and have fans sign up or who might want to come on and just do a mock draft with me to tell me what they feel like is more important. Me, I'm struggling with James Conner being the every down go-to back. I feel like he's better when we have other guys that can share the load and do different things. I mean, he did come on strong last year. And that weak side linebacker position in this 3-4 for us is looking a little desolate. Yeah, I'm gonna go Sam Williams. I gotta go edge here. I feel like that's a bigger need. I feel like James Cook could have been really explosive in this offense. That was a tough one to pass up on a name like Cook for somebody like Sam Williams, who, I mean, let's face it, the name of the game is getting after the quarterback. Hopefully my 49ers aren't pulling the wool over our eyes and hitting us with the okie doke. But if Trey Lance starts, that's an athletic quarterback that the Cardinals got to get to the ground. Rams, Super Bowl winning quarterback, Matt Stafford. Got to get him on the ground. Got to keep him under pressure. We don't know who Seattle's quarterback is, but it's not Russell Wilson. So it may be a little bit easier to get that guy on the ground. But you want to be able to apply pressure and get those guys on the ground. Oh, man. Okay. I see what's happening here. I could go either one of these guys. I like both of them. You can go Tyree Carpenter or Wanye Thomas because we want some help at that strong safety position. We can take a look at the running backs right now. Jerrion Ely, Devontae Price, Ty Chandler, Kennedy Brooks, guys we can get later. Keontae Ingram. Do we want to look at interior D-line? I feel like we can get a guy like PJ Mustipher later as that backup nose tackle for us. So I'm gonna keep my eye on him. Do we want to look at guard or tackle? Okay. Both of the Georgia Tech guys are here. The free safety and Tariq Carpenter, the strong safety and Wanye Thomas. Wanye Thomas is also going to give us a little bit of help in the box if we need to. I think him and Isaiah Simmons can be a bit interchangeable. There's also Nick Grant here, one of the smaller safeties, but I feel like he can come in right away and do work for us as well in a secondary role. Leon O'Neal Jr., absolute terror. He can absolutely be someone that we look for. I do like the interchangeability of Wanye Thomas and how multiple this defense can be sometimes. Developmental safety, linebacker hybrid. So if you don't know where he's going to be, and you got to worry about him, Zaven Collins, and Isaiah Simmons, and Buda Baker, and Pirate Murphy, you got to worry about all these guys flying all over the field. It just allows your defense to be multiple. I'm going to go Wanye Thomas here. And Tariq Carpenter went right after him. We're back on the clock at 2:15. At this point, I probably feel comfortable. What do we have after 2:15? Let me double check. 2:44 and 2:56. He might still be there. All right, let's not reach right now. Let's go back to the running back room. Let's take a look at linebackers. Who we have? Devon Kennard, Vallejo, Joe Walker. They moved Victor D. Oh, yeah. Okay. No. Nick Vigil, Tanner Vallejo, Ezekiel Turner, and Joe Walker. Micah McFadden, linebacker. Help us on special teams. Younger version of both Joe Walker and Nick Vigil. All right, 2:44. Let me just ensure that I get my guy. PJ Mustipher. Backup nose tackle for us. And at 2:56, Mr. Irrelevant. See what best player on the field. Ooh. I got corner already, but we could get another one. And I didn't get my running back yet. All right, I didn't get my running back yet. Devontae Price. Let's go. I actually like that. All right. 7 picks for the Arizona Cardinals. My rival in the NFC West. So let's take a look at how we did. At pick 23, we take Trent McDuffie, cornerback from Washington. At pick 55, we take wide receiver George Pickens from Georgia. At 87, we take edge rusher Sam Williams from Ole Miss. At 201, we take Wanye Thomas, safety out of Georgia Tech. At 215, we take linebacker Micah McFadden from Indiana. At 244, we take nose tackle PJ Mustipher from Penn State. And at 256, we get running back Devontae Price from Florida International. That's going to wrap it up for this episode of the 7-round mock draft series, episode 23 with the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals fans, tap in with me in the comments section. I know you probably don't like me as a 49ers fan, but that aside, let me know how I did. I tried to help y'all as best as I can. As best as I can. I didn't want to botch this because it ruins my credibility doing these mock drafts for all 32 teams. So I'm trying to help make y'all better, which is a detriment to my 49ers, but I gotta keep it 100. You know what I mean? I gotta keep it real. Try to help y'all out the best I could. So tap in with me in the comment sections. Let me know how you did. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you would have done differently. I love hearing your insight about your team. You can also connect with me on my social media channels: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I will have a link to all of those social media networks in the description below. If this is your first time here at Mose Knows, thank you so much for your time and attention. I greatly appreciate you swinging on by and kicking it with me for a few minutes. Before you head out, just do me a few favors. I greatly appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of your Friday. So, 1, smash that thumbs up. If you're enjoying the content, if you're enjoying these mock drafts, got a call later today. I'm trying to get some more of the 2022 prospects for the Prospect Spotlight, interview them, get their thoughts and insight on their draft to their journey to the 2022 NFL draft. So you want to be a part of that, smash that thumbs up button for me. If you're new to Mose Knows, if you're first time here, or if you've been on the fence about joining the fam, come on, man. Come on. Don't waste no more time. Life is precious. It's short. Don't waste no time. Smash that subscribe button. Become a part of the Mose Knows fam. Once your family, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Then take another 2 seconds and hit that bell icon so that you get notified every time new content drops right here at Mose Knows. Again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in episode 24. Peace.